In August of 2021, we were greeted with the news that Chris Chan had supposedly done something very, inappropriate with his mother. Well, Christine Weston Chandler was arrested, went to jail, and was held there for a while, but now, Chris is out, and he's trending on Twitter. So let's talk about that.
You wanna talk smack about me? You talk directly to me.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and today we're discussing Chris Chan. Now, over a year ago, I made a video on my main channel titled Isabella Janke, Internet Insanity, and this video was basically focusing on Isabella Janke, as the title suggests, the twisted girl who had been in contact with Chris, encouraging him to do awful things like, what he ended up doing with his mom, as well as actually encouraging Chris to off himself, in Minecraft, some may say. But not in Minecraft in real life. Amazing. Isabella and Chris are two different ways children of emotionally absent / inattentive parents can turn out, and the two of them end up blending together into one big cursed mess. Not even the best writer can write a psychological thriller like this. But at this point, Isabella has totally left the picture of the story, Some have said that she changed her identity and her look and moved to make herself, stand out less and allow her to fit in with the normal world once again, so people aren't constantly spotting her being like, hey, didn't you do this thing? Some people say they see her roaming the streets at night, searching for someone to let her have access to Discord again. Whatever you do, make sure you log out of Discord at night, lest Isabella find your phone and try to log in. Who knows what she'll do? She might cringe post on Reddit. So now this leaves us with Chris. Since he's been in jail, we've had a few interesting letters come from him to the outside. During his tenure there, we got more of a peer into Chris's sheer delusion, with him claiming that he was basically a god and some kind of dimensional merge was about to take place. That obviously became like a big meme, the dimensional merge. He compared himself to Jesus Christ, Ready Player One, Avatar, and a bunch of other nonsense. It appears that at this point, it's super obvious that Chris has been completely detached from reality. Chris is experiencing something totally different than the real world. It's pretty sad to see, honestly, despite what he apparently did. Seeing someone just completely delusional writing this gibberish is a pretty haunting thing to experience, That being said, obviously a lot of people are still following the Chris Chan story, waiting with bated breath for the next update.
About 6 minutes in now. I've had previous experience with freezing my dick, and I've even stretched it a bit.
Well, on March 27th, 2023, we were given the news that Chris Chan was released from jail. This image started circulating on Twitter and Kiwi Farms, appearing to be a record of his release. From the picture here, we can obviously see that Chris is noticeably, thinner than when he went in. I guess the prison food was not to his liking. It says he's white, 41 years old, and is out of state custody, which means someone paid him to be released awaiting trial. Here we have a message also saying, due to the current status, updates on this record are no longer available. If you have any questions, please contact the facility. Now, obviously, with news this big, people wanted to verify that this was indeed real, that this was actually Chris Chan getting out, so they decided to contact the jail to make sure, and according to all attempts to verify that I've seen of this claim, Chris was indeed released from the screenshot when they said, and this is definitely real. Chris is definitely out, and obviously when news reached the public, we had a lot of, reactions from Twitter users. Gino Samuel, who created the long-running Chris Chan history series on YouTube, said he was not ready to receive the news. But as for what happens from here, your guess is really as good as mine. We actually don't even know where Chris is right now, at least as of me writing this video. All we know is that he was released. We don't even know who paid to get him out of jail. He could be at his mother's, which is very unlikely, but maybe he is headed there. I don't know what mental state she's in right now, or if she's even able to care for him, but not that she should be, considering what he did to her. He raped her. He could be going to some friend's house. Not sure how many friends he has who are really willing to help him out there, but I've also seen some people speculate that he's on his way to a halfway house to basically have some transition period before he returns to normal society, where he could be watched after the halfway house, But really, we just don't know. We don't have a ton of information past that, unfortunately. So really just time will tell here, and I'll be making an update video as more developments come.
Look at my booty.
If you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Drop a comment down below to let me know your thoughts. Check out my other content at turkeytom.net, my friend's Twitter at AnonBird for updates on videos and memes, as well as my Discord server at turkeytom.gg, and I'll see you all later. Bye.